Hey everyone, I'm going to be doing a review on the Turquoise collection from Starlooks. I was burned a little bit, just slightly, by their Maybachs. If you may recall my review, I reviewed this and I saw this and I was like, wow, this box is going to be awesome. Look at this model. Look at that turquoise, those pink lips, that white on the brow. This is going to be a hot, awesome box. I'm so excited. Look at that print. Oh my god, she's beautiful. Ah. And then I'm sorry, but then I open up the box and it's an eyebrow shader, pigment in cinnamon toast, which was just cinnamon toast. I always call it cinnamon toast. I don't know why. And like this shimmery brown, and then a cream blush in brown. None of this bright nonsense did we get in our box. I was very burned by that. So when they said that they were offering up a turquoise kit, I was doubly burned because I'm like, wait a minute, I just gave you money for my monthly box and now you're going to charge me so that I can get this look that you put on your little promo card. I was burned. I have to say I was really, really burned, and I was like, shit, I'm not buying it. And then my friend told me, well, you know, you can use a promo code from Ipsy and it becomes $11 because they had brought the price down so considerately to $18 for an eyeshadow and a liner. And I was just like, nonsense. But my friend told me that if I used my Ipsy code from my Ipsy bag, it would become $11. And I was like, oh, but I'm so broke. But I was like, $11. I can do that. I found a way to do that. So I picked it up and basically I got my shadow, which I'm sorry, but the more and more I looked at it, it reminded me of MAC shadow. I believe that MAC's old, I don't know, cosmetic consultant, colorologist, I don't know, I'm making up words now, but somebody that used to work at MAC does Starlooks, so I'm thinking that that's why the packaging looks so familiar, because it literally looks like a shinier version of the MAC Cosmetics packaging, and there's even a place for a label, which they didn't put, so I have no idea what this color is called, because there's no label, and there was no label on the box. Convenient. But anyway, and the pencil at the top comes off very easily. Either way, so I got this set for $11, which is not bad. It's like, what, $5.50 per piece. At $18, it would have been too much considering I already paid for the box that didn't get the products. But long story short, the turquoise we have here, it opens up like this. You have your mirror here. I hate packaging that does this, but either way, so you have the sponge applicator, which is pretty much useless if you know anything about makeup. And you have your mirror. So that whole thing is just a waste of space to me. That could have been more eyeshadow. And here's this turquoise. It's a really beautiful turquoise. At first I thought it looked a little bit powdery in the pan, but then when I applied it, I'm just using my finger here really quick, when I applied it to my skin, you know, I'll just do a wrist swatch. I'll do two. So when I applied it to my skin, I was actually really surprised at how pigmented it was. I have one of those really terrible overhead lamp lights, but it's a really pigmented blue. I have a swatch of this on my Instagram, so you can check that out. It's really nice. It actually does come out as pigmented and as beautiful as seen in this picture, which is nice considering I'm not using any primer and I'm getting such smooth high color payoff. I would say it's very comparable to MAC, and I believe it's a matte formula. I'm really impressed with it. And then the pencil, I wasn't sure I was going to be too impressed by the pencil. It says Deja Vu. I don't know if that's the color because they're not really clear, but it's called Diamond Line Pencil. I believe that's the type of pencil it is. And it's got a little sparkly tip, so you know what it is if it's upside down in your thing. Like I said, the pencil cap doesn't really stay on at all because it's metal and I don't know. So there you go. There's the silver pencil. And it really is bright. It's got flecks of shimmer in it. It's easy to blend. I like that it's easy to blend. It actually feels like a creamy eyeshadow on the hand, which is weird. Like I was able to do that and still able to get a color payoff. Like I said, it's extremely creamy, so doesn't tug at the lid. It doesn't tug at the lid at all. I would say this is, I'm not sure because I didn't look on the website, but I would totally use this as a waterline color or an inner corner of the eye color. They definitely go well together. I could see it looking like that. Like, it's very, very pigmented, so you can easily get a look like that. I think it would make an excellent under eyeliner just to make the eye pop a little bit. You see how she has this blending out right under there? This actually does blend out very shimmery. I could see them just putting a little bit there and then blending down, putting a little turquoise over it. Though I wouldn't wear that. That's more editorial. I wouldn't wear it outside, but I could see that being a nice little bit of highlight. Like, it's not showing up in my hand on camera, but right here I have just a slight sparkle, which I could see looking really nice here as a highlight. So I'm glad that they offered it, and once it came down to $11 free shipping, it was a decent offer. But other than that, I'm still shocked that they would send out such a beautiful intro card with such a beautiful girl and such a really nice look. They could have really done up the box and included the turquoise and the liner, and then maybe they could have included the pigment or the cream blush or the shadow, you know, made it really relevant to what we see here. But like I said, my ideal box would have been the liner, the pigment, and the lipstick you see here, but they went in a totally other direction and focused on shadow, brows, and eyes. So I don't know, I guess it's the way you look at it. I looked at it as bright and fun, and I guess they looked at it as, well, neutral, pay no attention to this bright nonsense. So, that's that. Like I said, that came from the Starlooks company, and they also put out a Starbucks, so you can check that out if you'd like. I'll leave a link below. Anyway, if you'd like to see swatches of these two products, like I said, I don't really have names because there's no names on the product. You can check out my Instagram, Recycled Stardust, and my blog, thecosmoholic.blogspot.com. Though right now the two mediums I'm updating most is my Instagram and here. So I'm so behind on my blog, I'm sorry. Either way, thank you so much for watching, and have a good day.